Welcome to Bike News. Today, we're diving into one of the most unexpected and talked about launches in the motorcycle world. The Harley-Davidson Shovelhead 2026 model. A name that once defined the golden era of American cruising has officially returned, not as a museum piece, but as a modern machine designed for riders who still believe motorcycles should feel raw, loud, mechanical, and unapologetically alive. Harley didn't just revive a legacy, it rebooted a culture. Why the Shovelhead matters? The original Shovelhead engine, produced from the late 1960s to the mid-1980s, became a symbol of rebellion, long-road adventure, and garage-built customization. Its distinct head design, metallic clatter, brute torque made it a favorite among chopper builders and old-school riders. By bringing the Shovelhead name back in 2026, Harley-Davidson is making a bold statement. Heritage still matters. Riders want machines with identity, not computers on wheels. The new model honors that desire while upgrading everything that made the old Shovelhead difficult to maintain. Asterisk engine. Old soul. New muscle asterisk at the core of the 2026 Shovelhead is a redesigned 1,750cc V-twin engine. The iconic, shovel-shaped head remains, but the internals are completely modern. Harley improved airflow, rebalanced the crank, redesigned the combustion chamber, and integrated high-precision fuel injection. The result is a torque-heavy engine that hits harder in the mid-range. Idles with the old uneven heartbeat, carries the familiar Shovelhead personality without the notorious reliability issues. The cooling system is improved, the vibration is controlled, and the power delivery is sharper. Riders get nostalgia without the breakdowns and oil leaks that haunted the original generation. Asterisk. Design. A vintage body rebuilt for 2026 asterisk, the 2026. Shovelhead is unmistakably inspired by its ancestors. The teardrop tank, wide handlebars, steel bodywork, chrome personality, and retro seat stitching instantly drag your imagination back to the 70s chopper culture. However, this is not a vintage frame. Harley rebuilt the chassis with modern rigidity, added reinforced weld points, upgraded the suspension, and integrated discrete vibration dampening elements. LED lights are hidden inside old-school lens designs. The rear fender, fork covers, and tank badges all echo the Shovelhead era. But every component is engineered for today's standards. The bike looks classic, but rides future-ready. Asterisk sound and vibration, the return of the iconic. Rumble asterisk a Shovelhead revival would be meaningless if it didn't sound like one. Harley engineers spent years studying old recordings, exhaust patterns, and idle rhythms to rebuild the distinctive Shovelhead rumble. The 2026 model thumps with that deep, uneven rhythm that made riders fall in love with the original. The vibration is carefully tuned strong enough to feel alive, but controlled enough to prevent fatigue. This is a bike that talks to the rider through every pulse of the engine, reminding them why mechanical soul always wins over silent efficiency. Modern tech that stays in the background. Harley knows longtime riders don't want a Shovelhead with a giant touchscreen. So the 2026 model uses technology quietly and respectfully. Traction control, ABS, ride-by-wire, throttle, adjustable suspension, and improved braking are all integrated without changing the old-school personality. The display is a compact digital retro hybrid. No flashy animations, no menu maze, just the essential information. The bike protects the rider with modern safety, but never steals the spotlight from the engine and riding feel. CUSTOM, ACACACION. A platform built for creativity. The Shovelhead era helped spark the chopper revolution, and Harley wants to bring that spirit back. The 2026 model is built with customization in mind. The exhaust is modular. The handlebars can be swapped easily. The tank badges and fenders have multiple style options. Sissy bars, chrome kits, vintage-inspired mirrors, accessory packages are all available through Harley's new Revival Series catalog. Riders who love turning wrenches and personalizing their machine will feel right at home with this model. It's not just a bike, it's a canvas asterisk riding experience. Classic feel. Modern control asterisk riding the 2026 Shovelhead is different from riding any recent Harley model. The throttle is intentionally heavier, the clutch gives mechanical feedback, and the gear shifts produce a solid metallic click instead of the softened shifts found in newer models. Everything is tuned to remind you that you're riding a machine, not a digital appliance. Yet, the ride is far safer and more stable thanks to the upgraded frame. Its modern brakes, traction control, and smoother suspension. This bike blends the raw charm of old Harley engines with the confidence and predictability expected in 2026. Asterisk. Target riders and market strategy asterisk Harley-Davidson knows exactly who this model is for. The Shovelhead 2026 isn't targeting beginners or riders chasing futuristic tech. It's aimed at experienced riders who miss the days when bikes had attitude, imperfections, and personality. It's also aimed at collectors, custom builders, and longtime Harley loyalists who want something that feels authentic again. This model is Harley's message to its core audience. We haven't forgotten where we came from. Price and availability, Harley positioned the new Shovelhead in a premium but reachable category. It sits above the Softail line but below high-end CVO models. Early dealer reports suggest waiting lists are already forming due to high demand and limited first-year production. Global shipments begin in mid-2026, with special launch colors and badges available during the initial release window. Asterisk. Final thoughts asterisk. The Harley-Davidson Shovelhead 2026 model represents more than just a motorcycle. It's a restoration of identity, culture, and authenticity. It merges the attitude of the past with the performance of the future, giving riders the best of both worlds. For anyone who believes motorcycles should have soul, sound, and heritage, the Shovelhead's return is exactly what the modern world needed. Asterisk.